Suspended forever. That's what the Big Ten told Steve Kuberski before he ever played a full season in college. A promising basketball star from Illinois, caught in a financial scandal he didn't even understand. His college dreams were crushed overnight. But here's the twist. That devastating ban became the foundation for something incredible. 2 NBA championships with the Boston Celtics. Steve Kuberski stood 6'8" tall, with skills that amazed coaches. He had guard-like ball handling and passing abilities that were exceptionally rare for a big man in the 1960s. Growing up in Moline, Illinois, he dominated high school basketball with an unusual combination of size and finesse. His hometown loved watching him play for Moline High School. Steve's high school team made a deep run in the Illinois State Tournament. The excitement built with each victory. They reached the semifinals before losing to Chicago Marshall in heartbreaking fashion. Steve later called it the most disappointing loss of his entire career, even more painful than any NBA defeat he would experience. College scouts loved what they saw in this versatile forward. Steve chose the University of Illinois over other top programs that recruited him heavily. Freshmen couldn't play varsity back then, so he spent 1965-66 developing on the freshman team. The varsity squad was ranked 13th in the country. Everyone expected Steve to be a central figure when he became eligible for varsity play. Then everything fell apart. The University of Illinois was running secret slush funds that violated conference rules. Boosters had been systematically giving money to athletes since 1962. The funds totaled over $21,000 across multiple sports. Players received monthly payments ranging from $15 to $35. The NCAA allowed $15 per month for basic expenses, but the Big Ten had much stricter regulations. They classified all these payments as completely illegal. Steve received $35 per month for 16 months. That added up to $490 total. His family thought the money came from a legitimate job at a John Deere plant in Moline. The payments were actually funneled through the illegal fund. Steve's father testified publicly that if they had known the truth, Steve never would have attended Illinois. The scandal broke in late 1966 when an assistant athletic director got angry about a promotion. He turned over documents to expose the whole operation. The Big Ten investigated immediately. Head coaches were forced to resign. 7 players were declared permanently ineligible. On December 23, 1966, Steve's college career ended. The Illini were 4-1 with him on the roster. 2 days later, he was banned for 2 years. The Big Ten used Illinois as an example to enforce their standards. Similar payments were common at other schools, but Illinois got caught. Representative Tom Railsback from Steve's district called for a congressional investigation. He argued that players were victims of a broken system. The coaches had misled them about the legality of the payments, but the damage was done. Steve transferred to Bradley University at the end of the school year. NCAA transfer rules forced him to sit out the 1967-68 season. He didn't waste that time. Steve played in an amateur athletic union league to stay sharp. He even tried out for the 1968 U.S. Olympic team. This enforced break turned into a blessing. Steve used the time to mature his game away from college pressure. When he finally took the court for Bradley in 1968-69, he exploded. 23 points per game, 10 rebounds per game. First team All-Missouri Valley Conference honors. That single dominant season caught the attention of professional scouts. Both the NBA and ABA wanted him. The Boston Celtics drafted Steve in the 4th round, 52nd overall, in 1969. The Carolina Cougars also selected him in the ABA. Steve chose the Celtics and signed a 3-year contract with legendary general manager Red Auerbach. Steve's NBA career started as a dedicated role player in Boston. He averaged 6.4 points and 5.0 rebounds during his rookie season while learning the professional game. His value went far beyond basic statistics, though. Steve brought incredible work ethic and exceptional basketball intelligence to every practice and game. He understood his role within the team structure perfectly. The early 1970s Celtics were building toward greatness. Steve played significant minutes in his second season, averaging 9.3 points and 6.6 rebounds. His versatility impressed coaches. Celtic Tommy Heinsohn nicknamed him a Polish lineman from Notre Dame in 1972. The description captured Steve's rugged, physical style perfectly. Milwaukee Bucks coach Larry Costello praised Steve as a strong rebounder with physical toughness who can run. Steve did all the little things that win basketball games: boxing out opponents, making putback shots, setting hard screens, taking charges. In 1974, Steve won his first NBA championship with the Celtics. The title validated his journey from college suspension to professional success, but his Boston tenure was about to get complicated. The New Orleans Jazz claimed Steve in the 1974 expansion draft. He was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, then waived by the Buffalo Braves. For a brief time, Steve became a journeyman player, bouncing between teams. His career seemed to be fading. Red Auerbach had other plans. On December 11, 1975, he signed Steve as a free agent, bringing him back to Boston. The Celtics had started the season poorly at 5-5. Everything changed when Steve returned. Boston won 14 of their next 16 games with Steve back in the lineup. He often started games to allow Paul Silas to come off the bench as a super sub. This strategic move showcased Steve's unselfishness and basketball IQ. The team chemistry was perfect. The 1976 Celtics won the NBA championship. Steve's second title cemented his legacy as a winner. His role was nuanced and intelligent. Starting allowed Silas to provide energy off the bench. Steve understood team dynamics better than most players. Observers noted that Steve's style focused on the little things that contribute to winning. A fan who watched the 1976 finals compared him favorably to later role player James Posey. They suggested Steve performed those tasks at an even higher level. Steve's skill set was ahead of its time. His combination of height and guard-like abilities resembled what would later be called a point forward. Players like Scottie Pippen popularized this role in the 1990s. Steve was doing it 20 years earlier, demonstrating the evolving nature of basketball positions. His playing career ended quietly. Steve appeared in only 3 games during the 1977-78 season before the Celtics waived him in December 1977. He never played in the NBA again, but his post-basketball life proved equally successful. In 1982, Steve founded ProQuip Inc. in the New England area. The company manufactures storage products like lockers for schools, restaurants, and country clubs. His son Jason later joined the business, creating a family legacy beyond basketball. Steve's personal life remained grounded in his values. He married his high school sweetheart, Diane, in 1967. They raised 2 sons together, Jason and Matthew. The marriage lasted through all his career ups and downs. The honors Steve received highlight a life of achievement despite early setbacks. He was inducted into the Illinois Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 1974, the same year he won his first NBA title. The Moline High School Hall of Honor inducted him in 2000. The Quad City Sports Hall of Fame followed in 2001. Steve holds a unique place in Celtics history. He was the last player to wear number 33 before Larry Bird took it over. That connection to greatness seems fitting for someone who always understood his role perfectly. Steve's career statistics tell the story of a valuable role player. Over 9 NBA seasons, he contributed to 2 championship teams. His playoff performances often exceeded his regular season numbers, showing up when games mattered most. The man who was once suspended forever became a champion twice over. Steve Kuberski's story proves that devastating setbacks can forge the qualities needed for ultimate success. His 2-year college ban taught him resilience and adaptability. Those lessons served him well in professional basketball and business. Steve mastered the art of doing whatever his team needed most. Whether starting games, coming off the bench, or mentoring younger players, he embraced every role with enthusiasm. His career demonstrates the quiet but crucial importance of unsung heroes in team sports. Today, Steve Kuberski represents the transformative power of perseverance. The University of Illinois slush fund scandal could have ended his basketball dreams forever. Instead, it became the crucible that shaped his character and determination. From college outcast to NBA champion, his journey shows that how you respond to adversity matters infinitely more than the adversity itself.